Just because I'm asexual doesn't mean I'm aromantic. I mean, I am aromantic, but not because I'm asexual. I think people get this wrong a lot probably, that they think that if you are aromantic or asexual, you automatically have to be the other one as well, because obviously. And I kind of get it, like for a lot of people, their romantic and sexual attraction matches up so well that they don't even think about it being like separate things, because for them it matches up so well. So I kind of get it, but at some point I'm kind of hoping for people to maybe not assume this anymore. Hello BabyQueers and welcome back to my channel. Today, since it is Pride Month, we literally just started, we are doing Aro-ace memes, because we're gonna cover a lot of queer identities this month. You know, so I guess we just start somewhere. We started with bisexual last week and now we're doing some Aro-ace, because why the hell not? But anyways, you know the deal. Before we continue, y'all gotta get hydrated. So grab some water, or some tea, or whatever else you like to drink, and then we'll continue. In the meantime, also feel free to like and subscribe. Do you have your drink? Okay, let's go. Two asexuals sitting in a tree, SITTING. Please call the fire apartment, we are literally stuck here. Well, some people might do other things in a tree. But I feel like a lot of kids got really offended when someone said this, but more because they didn't like the other person they were like called this with, or they liked the other person and wanted to try to hide it, so they were kind of like fake outraged. But if you got outraged at it, no matter who someone like said this with, then at one point did you figure out your Aro-ace? You know? Oh, by the way, I also found a lot of cute art and like things people have made as stickers, so there's gonna be a lot of that I'm just gonna sow throughout this video, really. So, cute cat. How could I have not included this? Okay, this combined Aro-ace flag is brilliant, but I like this. Honestly, I know it's a preference thing, and I'm with this person because, I don't know, the other one just has too many stripes somehow. Like, it seems kind of busy somehow to me. Like, I like flags with like fewer stripes of like, I know the rainbow flag has 6 and that's kind of okay, but I usually kind of prefer like 4 or 5 stripes. Like envy flag, 4 stripes. This flag, 5 stripes. 5 stripes is kind of good actually. And I like the colors better because I like green and I like purple, but kind of green and purple together seems kind of a lot. Reblog, if you think people under 18 plus can identify as asexual, aromantic, ace, aro, gray, or anywhere on that spectrum. I did the thing I was told to. I think a lot of people were blocked this because literally why not? I really generally, no matter what orientation this gets thrown at, I have never understood the, oh, you're too young to know. And then they turn around and call some 3-year-old a ladies' man because he was playing peacefully with some other toddler. Like, y'all need to make up your mind. But yeah, literally, if you're under 18, you can know things about yourself. Revolutionary, I know.
If you had to choose between the love of your life or a credit card with no limit that you never had to pay back, which one would you?
The credit card. Oh, I can't even say it's a hard. The credit card. They say money can't buy you happiness. I don't give a fuck. I'll cry on a yacht.
Literally, I feel like if you really put like a credit card with no limit that you never have to put back, I think a lot of people that aren't Aro-ace are also gonna choose the credit card because, yeah, easily. Because guess what? I also love my friends. And if it has a limit and I never have to pay it back, I can just buy random things. I can like keep buying us food, or buy really expensive fancy coffee, or literally buy them a house, or buy a house together so we can like live together. I could literally do whatever I want for myself and for the people I care about. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Literally. Me, finally trying consensual sex. Hell yeah, here we go. Okay, why do people even do it? You know, that's like the funny thing. That it's still a spectrum. Like, a lot of asexual people are maybe in the same boat as this person, that like, even if they try it, they're still very indifferent about it. Some people hate it so much that they would never even want to try it because it's just all too gross or too weird for them, which also fair. And some people kind of sway more the opposite way of like loving doing it or being totally fine with doing it. You know, that's the thing. But I think that end of the spectrum of actually enjoying it and being asexual confuses people the most. But just because other people are confused by it doesn't mean you're any less valid, no matter where you fall on that spectrum, you know? Who says sirens only lure people with sex? We got garlic bread and Mario Kart. Honestly, again. Are alosexual people really that horny that you couldn't also perfectly well lure them with things like this? Of like their favorite dish or their favorite hobby or whatever. Like, are alos okay? It seems kind of strange to not also be lured by that, at least. You know, like, be lured by sex or people you find attractive all you want, but wouldn't this also work on alos?
Some people pull guys. Some people pull girls. Some people pull both. You know what I pull? The door that says push. Good night.
Okay, first of all, if you tell me that you've never pulled a push door or pushed a pull door, I'm just gonna assume you're lying. If you tell me it hasn't happened often, okay. But if you say you've never done this, I kind of think you're lying. I really just think you're lying. You know, because maybe it's just me, my brain sometimes short functions where I actually read that it says pull but still push, or the other way around, because I'm just like, you know, but if you say you've never done this, I think you're lying. I love axolotls. Who cares about men or women? Axolotls. Literally, I don't like this flag on a blue background, by the way. I love the Aro-ace combined flag because it looks like a sunrise and it's really pretty. But I think it might look better on a different color t-shirt because, I don't know, maybe it's just me. And maybe it's because this is like one of 3 colorful shirts I own that aren't black or maybe white. But still, like, this is a really cute shirt. And I think a lot of people would probably not get the orientation and just think you're doing a funny joke, but still, it's cute. DILF. Dude, I love frogs. I think this was also on the subreddit with like MILF, you know, of man, I love frogs. Because fair. Queer people have also just kind of claimed frogs and claimed various animals, and I'm very here for it. Some people have a girlfriend. Some people have a boyfriend. I have over 1,000 hours in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Well, I kind of think some people have both. But still, 1,000 hours in like one game is impressive, to say the least. So I think if you tell me, oh, I have 1,000 hours in Animal Crossing New Horizons, I'm gonna be like more intrigued and like want to keep talking to you than if you just say, oh yeah, I have a partner. Like, this seems more interesting. Being an A+ student in school? Nah. Getting A's from the LGBTQIA+ too. Like, getting A's in school is all well and fine. But just because you're out of school doesn't mean you can't still get them A's, you know? And it's actually, well, it's not easier because to get A's in school, you can at least study if you have A's because you're queer. It's not that like easy to attain because either you have the A's or you don't have the A's, but still, both is cool, I guess. Then we have more art because Aro-ace dinos. I know dinosaurs don't really qualify as animals, so to say, really. I guess they're kind of extinct animals, but we love animals. And we love dragons, and we love dinosaurs, and we love frogs, and we love dogs, and we love cats, and let's just claim all the animals, by the way, but queer dinosaurs are really cool. I'm asexual. What does asexual mean? It means he's attracted to Ace. No, it doesn't. Hey, stop, Patrick, you're making him horny. I don't think I've ever gotten this. Like, I've seen people assume that it means you're only attracted to yourself, but not actually Ace. I think it's not as common as the pansexual joke of, you're attracted to kitchenware, you're attracted to pans, you know, it's not that common. But I can still kind of see people being silly enough to actually think this is what it means of, oh, you're attracted to Ace.
One day you're gonna wake up and roll over next to somebody that's completely obsessed with you. It's probably gonna be a dog, but it is what it is.
I mean, how is this not better? I don't even want a dog, right? I don't want to have a dog as a pet. But how are you gonna stand here and say this isn't the cutest thing ever? I know pugs have a tendency to become really ugly when they're adults, but this is adorable. I would want to wake up to this versus a person who's obsessed with me any day. Literally. Someone rolling an infinite on charisma to seduce me. Me, an Aro-ace with a seduction and vulnerability, like... Am I supposed to be impressed? Am I supposed to feel something? Am I supposed to, like... have a reaction? Because I don't. You know, like, I can tell when someone's trying to be sexy. I can't tell flirting. Really. But I kind of can. But only if it's not directed at me. Because legit, someone asking why I flirted with this person, and I was just like, what? I thought we were just like having friendly banter with each other. What are you talking about? You know, so... Don't flirt with me because I'm not going to be able to tell anyways, but still, you can try.
It's okay for you to have a wedding, but when I want to have a party to show my love for nachos, nobody cares.
What do you mean no one cares? Can you please make her next birthday party nacho themed? Or at least serve nachos. And if someone doesn't like nachos, they're so getting uninvited. Because if she wants to celebrate her love for nachos, she should be able to do that. Come on. Gotta have a little creativity, you know, like wedding. Okay, cool. Like there's a lot of like common themes that you can maybe pick from and like things you can do. But just because no one has ever thrown a party for the love of nachos before, doesn't mean you can't do it. You know? Do you want to upset your kid? Come on, throw her a nacho party. You're just jealous. I am literally asexual. But yeah, people kind of get like this. Like when you, especially when you like pick up weird vibes from a person and you're just like, why is she dating this person? Like they seem like something seems off about them, and then they just think you're jealous and want to break them up so you can get this other person, but you're just like, no, I'm literally, that's not the point here. Because I feel like I've been through this in school. Of just people assuming that I'm just jealous, even though I'm just literally like, no, something's just not right with this person. Okay, first of all, I want to go on this Aro-ace slide. This dude in this moment did not mean to go down the slide, but I hope he got to enjoy it anyways and didn't have waterboard himself because he was kind of face down. I hope he managed to turn around at least. But does this slide turn you Aro-ace, or is it just inspired to just be like, listen, I know y'all don't care about other people in that way, so you gotta keep busy somehow, so I guess you get a giant water slide. Okay, maybe dating could be fun after all. My friend went on a date with a cat. Why not? Go on dates with your friends to show that you love them. Make like a little date at home with your pet, you know? Why not? Like, going on dates can be fun. I mean, it can also be fun with other people, you know? But if you're Aro-ace, you probably maybe don't want to. If you do, you obviously still can, but you can also go on dates with cats. I learned about asexuality and identify as ace. I identify as biromantic. Then I identify as non-binary. I start getting gender envy from the people I thought I was romantically attracted to. I become aromantic. I become aromantic? That was one more twist than I was expecting. When did this happen? But yeah. I think I know a lot of ALs are very unspecific and unhelpful, because if you actually like ask like your best friend or someone how they know they're like romantically or sexually attracted to someone, they're just like, you just know. You just know. So first of all, chances are if you aren't sure, it might not be romantic or sexual attraction. It might literally just be like aesthetically pleasing to you. It might just be that you find this person cool and just like want to platonically be friends with them. It might be gender envy. You know, so I feel like it's very unhelpful for them to say it, but it might also be helpful because, yeah, if you aren't sure, it might be something else. Or maybe you just have difficulty telling and you are actually like sexually or romantically attracted to them, but you might not be. Didn't I say we love dragons? And we love cake. Or garlic bread. Or both. But dragons and cake, and apparently these are also available as stickers. And also from different orientations, but these are just adorable. Who gave you the right to make stickers that are this adorable? That seems really cool of you actually, but how dare you? They're too adorable. Reading and writing fanfics is so fun. I wish romantic attraction was real. It is, you just haven't found the right one. It is, but not for you. And someone please like slap this person. Like, I know they're usually like not coming from a bad place, right? When people tell you, oh, you haven't found the right one, oh, don't worry, you'll find the right one. They're coming from a kind of wholesome space, but still saying this is very stupid. Like, they're trying to like cheer you up because they think you're sad about like not having found the one, but it's still kind of stupid because people don't really realize or think about the fact that some people don't want to find one. Some people don't want to find a relationship at all. You know, so it kind of sucks when people tell you this, but I think thinking about that they're not trying to be mean maybe makes you a little bit less mad when they say weird things like this, you know? Isn't my family's recipe that took generations to perfect wonderful? I mean, you got lucky. Imagine if it was good but not perfect yet. And you decide to never have kids, then the recipe never gets perfected. But if it already is perfect, I guess you don't have any reason to have kids, you know, because you have the perfect recipe for food. That's probably also like really nostalgic to you because you got it as a child as well. So I think it's really fine if you don't want to have kids. LGBT people are perverts. I don't want sex. I don't even experience sexual attraction. I mean, listen, even if people are sexually attracted to other adults, doesn't mean they're perverts. And honestly, straight people are a lot weirder about kids. You know, like kids' beauty contests, the absolute weird baby clothes or children's clothes these people design. I don't think, in terms of perverts, it is the gay people that you should be worrying about. I think it's more the straight people. You know? Okay, then I have a couple more stickers because I've got an ace up my sleeve. It's me. I'm Ace and I'm in these sleeves. Honestly, if you like would put this on a t-shirt, like on the side of the sleeves, it'd also be kind of funny. But yeah, you could also put it as a sticker somewhere, but I think it might make most sense on like a shirt with sleeves, right? Then I have why fall in love when you can't fall asleep? Which seems fair. Like, sleep is more important, actually. Like, what does it matter if you have love in that way, like romantic love, but you can't sleep? That's not helpful, you know? And I'd rather have cake, which seems like a very fair reaction to someone like hitting on you or something. You know, just like carry a bunch of these stickers, and when someone tries to flirt with you, you just like slap them with one of these, or just like slap it on the table in front of them or something. Because that'd be kind of funny. It'd be kind of funny, and honestly, not that I would want to flirt with people, but if someone did do this when I was like trying to flirt with them and trying to like hit them up, I think it'd be kind of funny. It turns out, after all this time, I wasn't looking for love, I was looking to find myself. You know, I couldn't leave this video without like one more wholesome thing. Like cute stickers and all is all very fine, but literally, you can do both. You can try to find yourself while trying to find love, or after finding love, or before finding love. You know, you can do both. But still, there isn't actually anything wrong with you if you don't want to find love. You know, kind of learning more about yourself and finding like other people you care about, or finding a community, or finding new favorite music, or whatever, is all very, very fair. And I know some people get really weird about it, but that doesn't mean you need to take that shame on, you know, that they try to put on you. You can just hand it back to them, I guess. Anyways, that was all the memes and stickers and art and wholesomeness I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're hydrated. If not, maybe consider drinking something now. And I'll be back in a few days with my next queer video.